Alright, so we're going to go check out Low Point Lighthouse in New Victoria, Cape Breton. They have closed the road that goes directly to the lighthouse. There's been a lot of erosion issues over the last few years. So we went as far as we could on Lighthouse Road. And we're parking the truck. And we're going to walk up and see what we're dealing with here. Anytime you're going near cliffs in Cape Breton, you want to be very careful because a lot of times the ocean will cut in an overhang that you can't see from the top. So you want to stay away from the edge, a few meters away from the edge at all times if you're going near cliffs in Cape Breton, because there could be a grass overhang that if you step on, you'll end up tumbling down the cliff. These people have put a little ATV trail in. Okay. There's been a bit of a push to deal with the erosion to save this lighthouse, because there's concern that with another big storm or two, it could fall into the ocean. And there are people who call this Cape Breton's Peggy's Cove, because it could be. Oh. Yeah, if it was maintained, they say this could be Cape Breton's Peggy's Cove. Obviously very different geology, where Peggy's Cove has all the rocks, but this is a nice spot, and it could be a destination spot for people that knew about it if the effort was put in to upkeep it. You see the lighthouse is operating. You'll see the light turning. This road is slippery. We did get some recent rain, so it is a bit muddy. Yeah.
I want to see if I can get with the light on.
That is the Cabot Strait, the mouth of the harbour, into the Cabot Strait between Cape Breton and Newfoundland. That's New Victoria. See some of the windmills out there, which I believe might be Lingan windmills. Because just past New Victoria is New Waterford, and then past there is Lingan. You got it with the light on?
I want to see with the lighthouse on?
Yeah. The Highlands behind the lighthouse. Oh, nice, good job.
It's almost impossible to get that.
It's very difficult to get that, yes. Come on. So some of the road has washed out, which is why this road is closed. It used to loop around the lighthouse, and the part that loops around has washed out. See some of the old breakwater retaining wall there that's damaged. So that's what people want repaired, replaced, so that we can save this lighthouse, because it's not very far from the new cliff there. Yeah, Lastern's enjoying his new camera. He's doing a great job with it. You can see the windmills of Point Ingonish over there. I'll zoom in after we take a look. I don't think we'll go much further. Might take one of those paths down to go along the shore. I think that's what we'll do. Because I don't trust the cliff at the end of that road to not have an overhang on it. Did you? Okay. Let's go down here a bit, bud.
No.
No? I was just going to say go along the shore to see how things... You don't want to? Okay. We can go down this road a bit.
Hey, Dad, I want to take a picture.
That's okay. This one's gonna be tough. Yeah. Just come down here a little bit. Okay, but I don't want you to stay there, okay? I want you to be closer to me. We will. Got some coastal wildflowers and berries.
Wildflowers?
Yeah. Some berries there. I believe those are choke cherries.
Where are the wildflowers?
Wildflowers.
Where? Are those the white?
Yep.
Daddy, are they these?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Oh no!
I know, buddy. The salt air is going to help you. The air off the salt water.
You mean the salt water?
Yeah. The seawater.
What?
Because
Salt water?
yep, because that's the Atlantic Ocean. It's the Cabot Strait between Cape Breton and Newfoundland, which is part of the Atlantic Ocean. There's this weird little tablet thing there. Okay, go for it. I'm just right here. type of thing. So I've done some drilling, geotechnical drilling out here. Might be a good sign because that's a recent standpipe. Right there. So that's a recent borehole. So that might be a good sign that they're actually going to try to deal with this erosion. I just hope they do it in time, because it's getting pretty darn close.
I'll take a picture of the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
I'm not.
This is where it gets deceiving. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a look, and I can see that there is solid cliff there. But I guarantee you over here there is some overhang. So pay attention to what's around, and if you're not sure, do not go past this close to the cliff, because the overhangs can get this close in. And I am probably, let's call it 3 meters away from the cliff there. Okay, and I can see right there that this part is still solid, but eroding away. Okay, so the overhangs aren't too bad there, but there is some overhang. See a little bit on that, that's a few inches in. That's the damaged retaining wall. You can see the size of breakwater rocks that were there, barrier rocks, riprap, whatever you want to call it. So the storms that have hit this have been quite powerful. You see people have walked through there. Yeah, we're going, buddy. And there's a zoom in here. You can see Fort Petrie there. This is an old fort from the World Wars. There's the Newfoundland Ferry. And North Sydney. Sydney Mines. And then we're getting into the Highlands there. Right about there is Cape Smoky. Alright, so that's Low Point Lighthouse. And hopefully they're able to save this thing before it falls into the ocean. Sounds like ambulance.
I heard a little bit of fire station.
Could be fire.
So, or it could be like 911. Because
Well, yeah, they always respond to 911. Just getting up close to the lighthouse there.
Because the fighter. Because I heard some firefighter truck.
So I'll show you how close this is. You can come, bud. It's solid.
What?
You can come. It's solid.
Too far?
Yeah. So that was the road. So we've got not much more than 5 meters there between the cliff and the lighthouse now. That's how close this thing is to falling into the ocean. So depending on what kind of storms we get, I hope this isn't the case. This might be the last time we see this. Ashwin and I. So, let's hope they get it in time. Alright. See you later.